Hey coffee beans, it is your favorite caffeinated cat, and today we're cooking up something a little spicier than our usual morning espresso, and it's YouTube's war on ad blockers and ignoring actual problems on the platform. Because clearly, ad blockers are the real problem, not spam or mass reporting bots or DMCA abuse or the mysterious absence of human support. No. It's actually the ad blockers, apparently, according to YouTube. So let's dive in. First, let's clear the air and talk about the ad blockers. The FBI, through their CISA branch, or the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, God, that's a mouthful, has recommended them as a way to protect against malicious ads that spread things like malware, phishing scams, spyware, and the ever-elusive ransomware that will not hesitate to screw up your day. And just ask hospitals and other big organizations that have fallen victim to this particular type of scam. So, it's not just about safety, though. Sometimes it's about your sanity and your personal experience on the interwebs. Ever try to read your local newspaper to go to a story, only to be hit with so many ads, pop-ups, and autoplay videos that it feels a little less like browsing the internet and more like dodging the orbital bombardment from the orbital station in Helldivers 2? Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. I'd rather get hit by the orbital strike. At least I know what it's trying to do to me. But let's be real. Why users will choose ad blocks? Ads are annoying. Their oversaturation, autoplay videos, and the unskippable ads, and the volume are insane. Like, they are just so aggravating to deal with. And if they put the ad in the middle of a live stream, and all of a sudden your attention is going away from the person you're there to watch, and they're like, oh, do you want chicken from KFC? Like, sure, I want chicken from KFC, but not when I'm trying to watch my favorite streamer. I mean, come on. And it's not just an annoyance, but again, the malware, that is a big concern with these, because there are a lot of bad actors that hijack these ad delivery systems to give you a very bad payload. So, how are creators affected by this? Because that is a factor in this too. I'm a creator myself. Ads don't really help when there are more of them in your face when you know these issues exist. If anything, as a customer of these platforms, because I watch a lot of people on Twitch too, I kind of get turned off when that's the first thing I'm bombarded to is a bunch of ads to a brand new streamer I've never watched before. So there is that factor to be taken into account as well. A lot of customers will go elsewhere if they're bombarded with ads. So, and there's more to come on this a little bit later. So, let's get back to YouTube and talk about the real issues that YouTube is facing that they should be dealing with instead of the war on ad blockers. And let's talk about those. First, probably the most obvious, and there are a lot of recent examples of this, is the lack of human support when you need to do an appeal. So, a great example, because they also got no explanation, just a flat summary to deal, say, oh yeah, we reviewed this and we have found the judgment to be correct, or not that exact verbiage, but we have plenty of examples. Just ask Cottontail, who lost not only her main channel, but her ASMR, her music, and her backup channels all at once due to supposed community guideline strikes. Strike that looks a lot like false reports to me. And then there's also Ebbie the Shrimp VTuber, who had her appeals fall on deaf ears, leaving her locked out with no meaningful way to reach a human to address the problems. So, what option do they have at this point? It seems kind of like they're being left in the freezer. Mass reporting bot attacks, and this is in every chat I go in just about of a big live streamer. Like Civ Ryan commented on this several times where his chat was bombarded by sex bots. And let's be real, they're annoying and they suck. Not to mention, these botnets are also probably the same ones doing mass reporting, which is getting channels like Bao and Ebbie, Cottontail and Ebbie banned. Now, I know you're going to put that in the comments. I corrected myself. And lastly, on this particular front, and likely the biggest issue that I see, and I see it daily, it even happens on my channel, is copyright claims and DMCA abuse. This, for a VTuber like myself, is a doxing problem. because how it's currently set up, and Iron Mouse covered this very well when she explained why she didn't fight a claim that was put on her channel that gave her 3 strikes, is that when a claimant puts in their claim saying, I own this content, they can claim 3 seconds of a song that you used in the background or could just happen to be playing. Doesn't really matter. They can put this claim in without any sort of evidence that they have the claim. They just go in, put in the claim, and that's it. That's all they got to do. But you, as the target of this claim, have to file a counterclaim, which involves you putting in your personal information, which is your address, your real name, your location, and all sorts of stuff like that, which potentially could dox a VTuber like myself, and like Iron Mouse, or creators who are trying to maintain a little bit of privacy and not put all their details out in the big world. But see, that's a privacy concern, and it's ripe for abuse because it stacks the deck in the claimant's favor and stacks it against the defender. That's a big problem. So, what are some solutions to these problems? Well, we already have some of these solutions in place, but they could be more robust, like super chats and tipping systems, or channel memberships and subscriptions, that give you options to have an ad-free experience. While a lot of these are in place, they can't be better because, frankly, they can be a little bit expensive. I believe the US just upped the sub price for the low-end subscription to just about $7. A lot of people in today's economy, that's a lot of freaking money to be dumping on a subscription where you're just getting ad-free. But offer affordable alternatives, because let's be honest, the other option that we have, like YouTube Premium and Twitch Turbo, are $14 and $12 a month respectively. That's a little bit less than a Netflix subscription, and while it does give you an ad-free experience, the benefits that come along with this is questionable. I frankly don't find a whole lot of YouTube Premiums valuable for me, but your mileage may vary. But this gets worse if you are using a mobile platform like Apple Store or Android Store to get these subscriptions, because they tack on fees up to 30%, which is kind of a mobile tax, in my opinion, that really should not be paid by the end customer. Twitch or YouTube should be eating that, in my opinion, because we're not the ones that are choosing to add that fee onto it. That is them not wanting a cut of their profit margin. And how much profit are they getting off these subscriptions? That's a good question. So, things for the creators, though, that I think could be a good thing, is give us control over how ads are presented on our channel better than we currently have. Because on YouTube, we can't really pick what ads are being shown alongside our content, where they show up in our content, or how many ads are in that content. And Twitch, we have almost as bad a control because we don't have to do much there. We can run pre-roll ads, or we can run ads manually, or let Twitch handle it, and they'll just put them up randomly. Could be in the middle of an awesome moment, and then bam, ads, and you miss the moment. Like, that kills the user experience, which I think is the real focus here. Oh, and we need human support to deal with these issues when we just don't have that currently. But the user experience, I think, should be the main focus when dealing with all these issues. And right now, YouTube has a good VOD experience, Twitch has a good live stream experience, but the support experience on both is kind of trash. And I mentioned the VTuber hips issue, which is getting a lot of VTubers banned, and why I'm wearing full pants instead of anything less toward, even though I'm in VR chat. And for the DMCA system, easy fix, I'll probably take them 20 minutes to do, is verify the actual claim, make the claim and submit some sort of cursory evidence that their claim may be accurate before you issue a takedown. Let's be honest, if you could spend 5 minutes just saying, okay, this claim's not legitimate, get out of here, a lot of creators would probably still have their channels and we wouldn't be having this discussion. And now, for the love of all the brew in the world, for the sake of all the coffee beans that have ever been made and will be made, stop bombarding customers that are viewing your content creators that are making your platform lucrative with so many ads they feel like they're getting orbitally bombarded. Like not even Super Earth's orbital station would go to these lengths. I mean, it makes Super Earth look tame. We got to come at this from the user perspective and the customer point of view. So, to wrap up, instead of punishing viewers and content creators for protecting themselves, why shouldn't YouTube be making it easier for content creators to do what they do best? Make it easier for viewers to find these people and make the ads less intrusive and less obnoxious. Because happy creators make better content, happy viewers stick around for those creators. And that really, in the end, is how YouTube and Twitch win, right? So, again, it's not about ads versus ad blockers. It's about building a platform where creators and viewers trust the platform and feel supported by that platform. The Valve's theme is a great example of a great user experience that doesn't really need to advertise a lot because they're getting so much traffic from customers and creators both. They're getting it right. So, curate your user experience, give the creators tools to curate their experience, and the viewers a better overall experience, and everybody wins. So, for now, excuse me, I'm going to get some more coffee as I'm running on empty right now. So, and don't forget to please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the thought of the brew of this, or the brew of thoughts. If you didn't like it, feel free to leave a dislike and let me know why you didn't like it in the comments below. And I will see you all for the next session of Coffee Bean Cafe. Bye bye.